Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Rock and Roll James from Q94.5, all rock, all the time. Been in radio for about 32 years, since 1988 is when I started, but my career kind of started way before that. 1984, I was 17 years old, something like that. I was working at Louis' Backyard on South Padre Island. At the age of 17, 1985, I was making $1,000 a week. I was making some serious coin, so that's when I said to myself, you know what, I could probably make a living doing this. And that's when I started. And I started working at all the nightclubs here in the Rio Grande Valley. You see a lot of DJs nowadays, right? But they're all using computers. I used to use records, and I used to mix the music with the records. And that's how I got very popular in the nightclub scene here in the Rio Grande Valley. And then some radio disc jockeys found me inside the clubs, working, and they said, you know what, Rock, you'd probably make a good DJ on the radio. So they gave me an opportunity back in 1988. 96.1 FM was the name of the radio station. It was KIWW, and it was Tejano. And I was into rock and heavy metal, and I told myself, well, what the heck? I'm going to go ahead and go for it, because I just wanted to crack into radio. It didn't matter what kind of genre of music, if it was Tejano, country, rock, I don't care. I just wanted to break into radio and start building my career. So I got the opportunity, and in 88, I started at Tejano Radio. I started learning and using more of my bilingual, language, English and Spanish, and I was part of the 1990s big Tejano wave when Emilio Navaira, Maz, and Selena, and all those artists were breaking through and becoming legendary artists. And then I got into the 2000s, and I still work at 99.5 Que Pasa, and currently I'm in rock radio. And when I was a kid, I always wanted to be in rock radio, and lo and behold, you know what? I'm 53 years old and I'm in rock radio. So it's kind of like my career's kind of gone full circle, and I'm doing what I love to do right now, which is play great rock and roll on the radio and entertain the listener as well. I also have a band, Whiskey D, and I created that whole idea back in around 2011, and changed band members throughout that course. And next year is going to be 10 years that we've been together, and we played from El Paso to Arlington, Texas to Houston. That's one of the things that I said when I created the band. I said, you know what? I want to create a band that's going to play outside the Rio Grande Valley and play in other parts of the state. And you know what? I've set my mind to it, and I grabbed the proper musicians for it, and boom, that's what we did. I also have a YouTube show, #PVT, Professional Valley Talk, and I interview a lot of artists, and I go YouTube live every Saturday night. Make sure to join me and subscribe to my Rock and Roll James YouTube channel. Just search #PVT. I also do stand-up comedy. I also DJ weddings and quinceañeras, and I'm a ring announcer. I've been doing ring announcing, and I've also been in wrestling. So as you can tell, I like wrestling. And then I have a Harley. I like to ride my motorcycle. I like tattoos. But you know what? I appreciate everybody. And, this coronavirus thing, it hit us all of a sudden. And personally, I'd never been through anything like what we're going through, shelter in place, schooling and at home. And so I know it's kind of tough. And everybody's trying to adjust to what we're doing, right? But I have a personal message to all the 7th graders of Idea Weslaco Pike College Prep. Your teachers, they'd like to recognize some students for exemplifying what it means to be a maverick. They want to thank you for giving 100% every day and never sweating the small stuff, as well as owning your own learning. So Emma Hernandez, Leonardo Roque, Ashley Casas, Luna San Miguel, Brianna Zavala, and Rodrigo Duran, congratulations for being the Mavericks of the month. Keep up the great work. Stay tuned for the rest of the details from your teachers. And let me tell you, on behalf of myself, Rock and Roll James, don't ever give up. And anytime you go through some sort of adversity, you just keep going. And whenever the door of opportunity opens, don't just put your foot in to keep it from closing. Break it down, kick it down, and give it 100%. That's the way to do it. You all have a beautiful summer, and make sure to tune in to Q94.5, all rock, all the time, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you all, and keep rocking.